At least through the eyes of every Crows supporter after their great win in the AFL Grand Final. As you'd expect, the Crows fans partied long and hard after the final siren.
South Australians are in a state of celebration, intoxicated by the euphoria of their first AFL premiership. The players could hardly believe the cup was theirs after the closest final for almost a decade.
I think we've made not only myself proud but the whole of South Australia, and I'm sure Malcolm Blight's pretty happy as well.
As the players celebrated, so too were their delirious fans, dancing in Adelaide streets. They hung out of cars and from windows, horns blaring and hoarse voices singing.
We're number one! Number one! Number one!
But the Crows players weren't without support in Melbourne either. 3,000 rejoicing at the team's after-match celebration. Star Darren Jarman sending them into raptures. But Adelaide's happiness is matched only by the misery of St Kilda. Still, their supporters later put on a brave face when the team returned to Moorabbin.
And look at the faces out there. I know that you're hurting like we are.
But if winners are grinners, then South Australia will be smiling for weeks to come.